right then and there that we've been attacked as an act of terrorism, and that everything that we're fixing to do from that point forward was going to be to take care of terrorism, especially in our, so it wouldn't happen in our home country. For everybody that I knew and still know who are still in, still have the same mentality. They get called to do a job, especially now with the global war on terrorism. The main thing is to find who the bad people are and bring them to justice. And then once that's done, when the last person's brought to justice, then that's when it'll be over. And that was a prevailing thought that we had. And I can tell you it's the same way right now. Everybody wants to go get over there. If you give them the job, give them the mission, they go and do the mission, they come back. It's plain and simple.
I remember watching that on the news when it happened, and the first thought that I had in my mind was, you know, this could be a day when we lose some firefighters. And then after the towers came down, there was no doubt in my mind. I thought to myself, you know, we're probably going to lose about 200 or 300 guys in this, and that really affected me. And on a more personal note, I mean, you think, hey, you know what, that could have happened to me. That could have happened in Los Angeles, or it could have happened in Chicago. It just happened to have happened there. I think that day, after that happened, not only our department, but all the departments really became aware of how terrorism in this day of age was a reality. We've put several policies into effect. We carry equipment on the rigs now that are more geared to deal with that situation that we never carried before in the past. So I think overall it made us really step up and be aware of the fact that terrorism could happen anywhere to anybody. We sent several hundred guys back there to help in the operation, and not just help at the operation at ground zero, but I mean you've got to remember that with 340 fatalities and 340 funerals that had to be arranged back there.
Personally affect me, it kind of opened my eyes up to how vulnerable we are as citizens of the United States, and how kind of oblivious we were to terrorism that's been taking place across the country, or rather throughout the world. There were some deputies that had relatives that were New York police officers and New York firefighters that were injured and or killed in 9/11 attacks in New York. A number of our department members are currently serving in active duty military roles in the Middle East, and so we have units on the department that assist those members when they return, as well as assist their families when they're over there. It's not just the job of law enforcement to be aware of terror activity and what goes on. It's pretty much the job of every citizen of the United States to be aware of their surroundings and to report anything that they think is not just criminally related, but potentially terror related.